Look at all the people that we have headed to Tampa. And now they're in Tampa. And now look at all the people waiting to leave Tampa and head to Frisco. Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're about in the year 1880-ish, somewhere in about there. And at the end of last episode, we went ahead and put ourselves a passenger train in from Frisco all the way down to New York City. And that train is not made a full loop as of yet. I don't think it's even been just about a half a year or so since last episode. How do you go up or down with the camera? I should know this by now. There we go. Hello, autosave. Perfect timing as the train merges on to the main track. So yeah, we're going to let this keep on running, of course. 32 out of 144, but like I said, really hasn't made a full loop yet, so the train's just really getting going. Actually, we look at the finances. I mean, it's not going to be too bad once it really gets going, right? At least we would hope so. And if you wonder where we are on the map, actually, where are we on the map? There's Tampa with the bricks also waiting to go somewhere. But they are going up to Frisco currently. The only thing I've done in between episodes other than borrow a whole bunch of cash because, you know, why not? Over here in South Bend, I was getting a little bit of backlog over here at the truck stop with food and fuel. So I put 3 more horses on. I was almost said, you know, trucks, but, you know, we don't have trucks yet. And these can carry 5 apiece. Hopefully you guys got full loads. Yep, you're bringing fuel on over to South Bend, which is good. You should be, this is one of the new ones. You should be making us some decent money, I would hope. Yeah, pretty good money there. Yeah, I'm still actually losing money per year because we just don't have enough infrastructure running as of yet to actually make a profit. And of course, I'm spending it as fast as we're bringing on in. But today, I think we're going to be going to a new part of the map as we try to get everyone involved eventually on here. But yeah, here's where New York City goes all the way down to at this end of the map. But today, yeah, we're going to be kind of coming over to here. Got to get my bearings. San Jose is what we're going to be looking at. You may be thinking, oh yeah, I can see San Jose needs bricks. But no, we're going to be bringing some tools over. That's right, tools. They want tools. Well, if we backtrack, tools are made here at the tool factory in San Jose. Well, they need wood at the sawmill. Well, here's a sawmill right here. Well, they need raw wood. Well, I can get it from here, here, or there. So that's where we're going to be starting off with. We also may dive into Lansing, where they need some food, and we do have a farm right here and a processing plant for food down here. Not sure how I want to do that yet, or I could just tie it in, because we're not far from Lansing to Frisco, to this food factory up here. I'm thinking in the long run of building a huge depot for the trains, because this is almost like the middle of the map. Just have like a lot of depot stuff come here, a lot of cargo stuff can go here, and then it can just go everywhere. Torrance Iron Ore Mine. Well, I don't really care about that too much. All right, so let's get started here, building some trains. I got $44.5 million, so yeah, that should be good enough for us, right? One would hope. So, I mean, running a train around this corner here, it doesn't look like we have much of a shot. I guess maybe probably go on this side of the road. Going over the water sounds like fun, but then I got to start building bridges for the train tracks. That's going to get expensive, so maybe just run it alongside there. Where would the train go if it were... Is there any place around here? I mean, I guess I might build... Well, there's a goods factory that, you know, steel mill into goods. Maybe we could do something with that later on. There is a brick factory down here that requires stone. They want bricks. Is there stone around here? Not a stone for as far as the eye can see to make bricks. All right, so I guess we're going to stay focused on tools. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some tracks, shall we? And actually buildings, we want cargo to start off with. And yeah, 2 tracks, 2 40s. And yeah, we're just going to slap it in just right here, I suppose. Actually, should I go on this side of the road for now? It's probably the wise thing to do. Yeah, we can always move the road later on. Just slap it in there. The next place we're going to go, of course, is to make tools now. What I want to do is be within range of... Oh, that is in range of the tool factory if I just do it there. How far... right there is supposed to be good. All right, so we can pick up some tools. Now over to the mill. How do we want to do the mill? Now, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to get the wood from here, because the train's going by here. Do I put a stop in here? But that's just going to be awfully weird train tracks, honestly. I think there's not even a road going to this place. That's kind of inconvenient. Let's go ahead and we will just snap that right there. Oops, rotated the camera, which I did not want to do. And then yeah, wait a minute here, because I'm going to need to bend around this way. Let's go to roads, and we're going to put just a road in from there to there. Now, if I put the train in here, is that going to be connected to... Ah, that is connected. All right, we'll do that. We will do that. Let's get some tracks in. Start getting this whole setup done. So I'm on the right-hand side. Yeah, so we're just going to zip on out through here. If we just do it as a crow flies and let them snap it in, how does that look? Am I on the correct side of the track? Yes, we are. All right, and then we just come on back to here. Snap that into there. And then, of course, we got to do the whole crossover thing. Like that. And then we will put some signals here so we know everyone knows which way they can go. That way and that way. All right, so there's that. So yeah, wood. Wood comes to here. Wood gets made into lumber. Lumber then needs to go over to the tool factory. I am going to need to cross the road. Now the question is, where do I want to cross the road? Maybe just come along here. Let's just try, let the game decide where the track's going to go, and we'll see how that looks. So snap in like that. 120 all the way there. That is not bad. I don't mind that. It's not crossing the roads too many times. He's going to put it in, and it's in. Yeah, we don't need nothing crossing over there. All right, so start off with wood, as we know. Make the lumber. Lumber here to make tools, and then tools then are going to go over to here to San Jose. Now, this is where I'm going to have to probably run the tracks myself. Let's start with the inside track here. Trying to come around as close as you can to that road. And if I just go like this, what does that do? Cuts into the mountain. Do we, it does say we have a... Oh, we are doing a tunnel. Well, you got to do tunnels at some point. How much is that going to cost? This $400,000? That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Are you going to do some weird stuff going back the other way with the tunnels? Or are you going to look good? Well, that is looking actually pretty good. We'll snap that in there, and we are going to need a crossover for here. There we go. What did that say? Lansing what? I'm building a Lansing. It's not that one. Did that say Lansing? See, that's closing down. That's been closing down for a minute. That's starting to close down. Is that Lansing? Don't know what town that would be. That'd be more like Frisco. All right, just ignore that. I don't think it has anything to do with us. I don't see any of my factories closing down here. If they were closing down, though, and I started using them, I think they would be fine. Because once they started getting used, I don't think they would disappear. All right, so there we have it. We now have a tools route. There was someone else around here. I was looking at it. Someone else wants tools somewhere. New York City Tools Factory. Okay, well. Oh, Costa Mesa wants tools. That's not too bad. What we could do is when the train comes back through, they can stop back here, pick up tools, and we can have them just run all the way back to Costa Mesa and drop off some tools. And I guess we could also, because we'll have the train tracks down, we can run a train from Costa Mesa over to San Jose for passengers. Although, do I want to do all that just for that? Well, let's go ahead and we are going to put in... Yeah, we'll put you in this right there. Because why not? You can tell I put a lot of thought into that. Alright, so you... go there. No tunnel for that. Okay. And then you... come into there like so. And then we'll grab that. You come over to here like so. And then, of course, signals. In case there's a train waiting to go on in. And then in case there's a train waiting to come out. That's the way you want to go. All right. So, let's get ourselves a route. I'm going to call this Lansing Tools. I do believe that's what we're going to call it. Is it Lansing or Lansing? I forgot now. I think it's Lang Tools. Is that correct? Oh, it's Lands. L-A-N-S. All right. We can change that. Lands Tools. All right, so at a station, of course, we want to start there. Then you come to there to drop off the wood to be made into lumber. Lumber then gets brought here to be made into tools. Tools then get dropped off here. Maybe on the way back you stop here to pick up more tools, and then you bolt all the way down to Costa Mesa. Oh, it didn't. Why is it adding stations? Son of a... Okay, Lansing, there we go. Not going to repeat what I just said. We're just going to click on them. And then you come all the way down to there. And everyone's happy, I think. Except we are not switching back over to here. All right, stop 1. I want you to go on Terminal 2. In Lansing South, I want you to be on Terminal 2. Stop number 3 needs to be on Terminal 2. You come to San Jose, that's fine. When you come back around, you're stopping. You should be on Terminal 1, and in Costa Mesa, Terminal 1. That's the way I like it. Let's go ahead. And now we're going to need a train depot, of course. Do I want to just store it in like over here, I guess? Seems logical to do it that way. Let's go ahead and we'll put in buildings... slap in a depot. Turn that around. Do we really want to put it next to the city? Probably not. Let's stick it out here in the woods. All right, and then tracks. You can go that way. That way only. And then we're going to need some tracks coming on in. In case you need to go back on in. I'm not going to do it from Costa Mesa. They'll have to come in from this way if they want to. Let me throw in a couple of signals. And that's just going to be going into the depot, so that should be fine. It's coming out. They may have to hold. Okay, so we are good. I think we're all set for a train. So let's go ahead and buy a train, shall we? So the only thing we got are steam locomotives still. But we're going to go with the biggest one that we currently have at our, at our access. And that's that lovely vehicle right there, the Baldwin Class 56, the 280. Yes, and then, of course, we want cargo. And, man, I did not think about the cargo. So that will do wood and lumber, but it won't do the tools. Oh, that stings a little bit. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll start with that. Does iron ore, that does fuel. Yeah, we don't have like an all-in-one kind of a thing, so that's what we're going to have to do here. All right, we'll start off with that train. We got to get the route going. And you, sir, you're going to go on the Land's Tools line. Get rid of that tip. I don't need no tips. I know 20% of what I'm doing. So I want to get this route going, and eventually, once we start getting everything rolling, we see how things... Oh, look at that. We already got wood out here. How lovely is that? 13 wood. All right, so San Jose, you're going to be getting some tools, and so will you be getting tools. Costa Mesa. Where is New York City? Ooh, we are a long ways from New York City or Rancho. Yeah, I think at some point, once I really start making some good cash here, because if we look at my finances, yeah, we're always in the red because I'm building faster than the money's coming in. But eventually, it's going to tip the other way, right? I have borrowed $100 million in the year 1880, I think it is. So, yeah, financially not looking the greatest. But as we know, once we get going, we'll be fine here. All right, load up with some wood. Wait, are you full on wood? 28 out of 28. Well, I mean, that's a start. But after we drop off here, we got nothing because it's got to make it. All right, so with that being said, that is looking pretty good. We'll let that go for a little bit. Do I really want to start working on having a huge hub here? Maybe I'll start... Like I said, I would like to put it down like in here area. The coal mine. We got coal. We got 2 coal mines. Can I delete a coal mine? Can I demolish that? I think I tried doing this before. I cannot. That'd be nice if that was gone, because I could build that like the depot like right there. Because that is pretty much like the center of the map-ish. Then I can start kitching up, all these cities that we put together and the cities I'm starting to do over here. Oh, that coal mine's just in a bad spot, isn't it? I mean, it is relatively flat here. So maybe just start piling down things here. Alright, so yeah, we are making tools. So if I start doing that, anyone that needs tools over here... Frisco wants bread and bricks. We're doing that. Bread and bricks. We're doing that. They want bread and fuel, if I remember correctly, in South Bend. Yes, we're doing that. Torrance wants tools. But you're not really going around. Tampa wants tools. All right. Yeah, so I think we're going to put in definitely to start off with cargo over here. Do I want to go with 4? Do you want to start off with 4? I think so. There's Costa Mesa. If I want to go around Lansing, right there looks good. Of course it does. So all I want to do is I want to hit you up over here, and you're going to go to Tampa. All right, so let's get some tracks going. Yes, you are going to go. Sorry, I'm just having a thought exactly how I want it to go here. I want to go around this town. And I want you to hitch up. Like, wait, did I hitch up? I did not. Hate when that happens. All right, let's try this again. Kind of a sharp corner, but our trains don't go that fast anyways, right? At least not yet they don't. I don't like the way that looks. We're kind of got a swan neck going on there. All right, so let's run it a little bit more out by myself. Get a little closer and really pop it in like so. Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. I'm liking that whole lot better. All right, so you connect there. So now you need to connect like right there. Yes. All right, then you can just snap in right there. I don't know if I really need a road connected to this depot to make it work. Oh, that did not go as planned. Why did that not snap alongside that track like it usually does? No! Alright. Well. That's why it's always good to double check things. Usually it just snaps right alongside. Oh, it doesn't like. Ah, we got a road problem. Oh, we got a problem altogether. Why won't that? Interesting. Construction not possible. Why is that? Okay, so you don't mind that. You don't mind that. Okay. Go in small segments, I guess. If it doesn't want to, align properly. All because we want to get tools to Tampa. Okay, so not only is it going to be bringing back tools. Wait, where's the depot here? I just want to see tools and bricks. Ah, of course, tools and bricks don't go in the same one. Yeah, because I was going to start hopefully bringing some bricks over because San Jose wants bricks. Well, one thing at a time, I suppose. I think by running enough trains, we'll probably get something on a train that will be going to San Jose that can carry that stuff. Is this what you want to be doing? I think so. Are you on there? Looks like you are. This is why I borrowed loads of money for today. Oh, am I on the correct side? I think I am. So the depot I put down with over here by Lansing with the 4 tracks. We're going to have a lot more than that. It's going to be like a major hub station for cargo and eventually passengers as well. All right, let's go ahead and put a cross over in here. And then also I want to cross over here as well. Signals, of course. And same thing for here. Going on into there. We're going to need signals over here. And then a signal there. We'll put a signal there as well. And I think that's going to be good. How are you doing here? So, I mean, yeah, you should be bringing nothing back. Do we have any tools as of yet? None as of yet. But we do have wood here coming on out. I think we're going to get another train on this route. Do I want to... Maybe I got to change this up. So instead of having a whole bunch of cargo train, different carts on a train, a locomotive, maybe just do the lumber where it brings the lumber and the wood over. And then we'll have a train that just goes back and pick up the tools and delivers the tools to here. And also down to Costa Mesa, is it? Costa Mesa. Let's go ahead and buy a train. Steam engine, yes, add, and then cargo, and we do nothing but wood. How much wood do you say? It's a 240. Can you handle that much? I'm not sure you can. You stay there, because I need to make a new route here. So, yeah, you need to go to Lansing, to here, and then to here. And then we need to come back. I'm going to need to fix this all together, of course, because it's not going where I want it to. So, again, you need to go on terminal number 2. Terminal number 2. And yeah, you need to go on terminal number 2. And then, of course, I am going to need our famous little crossover. It's not like I invented it or anything. Signals, we're going to need that. And then, yeah, put that one there because a train could be coming through this way. If this one's pulling on out and going that way, that's what we needed to do. Right now, that's just called line 1. Is that doing what I wanted to do? You know what I'm going to need it to do is I am going to need another crossover. And this is going to be weird, but it needs to come in like that. Signal here. We put a signal there. And there. Did that do it? Yes, that crosses over the way I want it to. All right, so this one here is just going to be called Lands Wood, because that's doing just the wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? All right. Oh, wait, did I do the crossover at the right station? I think I did, right? Or did I just mess that up? Did I just put that the wrong? I think I did. I think I did do that the wrong station. Oh man, too many tracks. That train's going to come back. That needs to come. Wait, where's the Lands Wood? No, see, it's not looking right. No. All right, I did that the wrong station. Tracks. Hopefully I can cross here. Well, let me do it. All right, and then signal there. And what I want to do is actually we're going to delete this signal here so I can push this signal back further to there. Put the signal there because it may be busy coming on out. Yes, now that's doing what I wanted to do. All right, so I did put a crossover here, but hopefully no one's going to be using that. I don't think they are. All right, so the train, yes, the train that's in here. How do I see what's in there? I should have something inside the hangar. Did I may have not clicked buy on it. So that's why it's not there. Okay, well, we get to do it again. So, yeah, we'll add that. And then, of course, cargo. And this is just for the wood. I think I went up to 200. I want to go. I don't know if the train can manage. There we go. Now it's there. And you need to go on the Lands Wood route. And then the other train, eventually I will get, once we really start getting a whole bunch of tools, I may swap it over to just cargo, and I may eliminate stopping here, getting the wood. It'll just go to Costa Mesa, San Jose, and then it'll run through here with the tools, and then it'll come back out to here, to this platform, to drop off tools. Do I have a crossover? It'll come in here, and if it'll leave here, yes, that's what we want to do. And then we need a cargo train to bring bricks over. Now, I do have a train, I think, just going from Tampa to Philadelphia with bricks, and that's it. Let's see if I can find Tampa bricks. No, that is, I didn't separate that. Well, I could just run a train from Tampa over to Lansing North. Maybe I should put, because I don't know how much cargo is going to fit out here, and I've been told that the more buildings you have outside, the more cargo it can hold. So if I go, there's a way it tells me, I thought they said. Anyways, let's put down some more cargo buildings here. We'll put one on either side. Sure? I have no idea. I have no idea if it really does matter or not. I think we're going to put in this type of road. I don't know if it matters if they all got to be hooked up or not. And what we're going to do is this. You're going to come out. Hang on a second. Let's put it on curvature. And we're going to do the same for here. That does not look good. Well, that's what's going to go there for now. Lansing does need some bread. So eventually what we're going to have, I hope, is the food processing plant way the heck over here. Eventually food will get down to here, I would hope. Alright, so which train are you here? Yeah, you're bringing wood over, but by now... 0. Why is that showing 0? Shouldn't we have... Unless you haven't come through here yet to get the wood. I'm guessing you went out and you went to Costa Mesa? Probably came out of the depot and went to... No, how'd you go to Costa Mesa? I have no idea how you did that. Yeah, so see, all that wood out there is on for the other train. So we're going to need to switch that out. Where did that train... Oh, there you are. I'm going to send this right back to the depot. Can I do that out of here? No, I don't have a crossover for here. Well, of course I don't. Got a crossover everywhere else, but I didn't put a crossover there. Well, I'll wait until it gets over to here, because I think I put a crossover in here. I did. So we'll let it pick up the wood that's here. And then we'll send it back to the depot, and then I'm going to change out the cars on this train. Actually, let's go at 4 times the speed here. Do we have actually any tools out here yet? We do not. Did you guys get any tools as of yet? You have not. Alright, so we just haven't made any tools yet. Alright, going to reconfigure this bad boy. Wait for it to unload. Okay, and then nope, send to depot. And we're going to reconfigure that so it takes nothing but the tools. So again, also why that's going back. So Lansing tools. All right, we're not going to have you stop. Lansing South. You're not going to stop at Lansing South anymore. You're not going to stop at Lansing anymore. So your first stop will be San Jose Halt. Then go to San Jose. Stop back at San Jose Halt. And then we're going to add a station, which is here. And I don't know what platform you chose. Why can't I see the platform when it's on here? That kind of sucks. Platform 4. Okay, I can see when it goes on to there. And then I want you to Costa Mesa. But I'm going to need tracks from here, curving to here. Alright, we'll get back to you in a minute. Let's get back to laying some tracks here, I guess. Tracks, so from here, yes. It's not bad. Wait, where are you gonna... Come on. Where do you want to snap into? Alright, okay, so going from that way, we can do it. Lovely, that's what we want to do. Signal here. A signal there. A signal there. Signal there. A signal here. And a signal there. I think that's what I needed to do. Yeah, Lansing Tools. So then you come out of, is this called Lansing North? Lansing North to Costa Mesa. So yeah, you'll come around here, you come around to there. Then after Costa Mesa, you go back to San Jose Halt. Lovely, that's what we want you to do. All right, in here, train 9, and we want to get rid of those. And give you nothing but these. Oh, but you don't carry bricks. Okay. Because I do want to pick up bricks. Well, crud. Alright, well, let's do... We'll do that, and then we'll do this. I don't think I'll pick up wood anywhere. I hope not. Modify. And then, yes, you're going on Lansing Tools. So eventually, when it comes here, it will pick up some drop-off tools and pick up bricks. Now we just need a train and a route going from Tampa to Lansing North. So this is... new line, and of course we'll start with pick up bricks. And then you come over here to Lansing North, and that is pretty much it. I do have a crossover. So I need you... Wait, is that showing the correct way? Let's change this color to purple so I can see it better. There we go. Yes, I want you actually in Tampa. If I put you on terminal number 2, that will do what I want you to do. And then when you come into town here, I say into town, there, that looks good. That looks great. I do have a depot over here. So we're going to go ahead and buy steam locomotive. We're going with this bad boy, of course. Yeah, we'll add that. And then, of course, cargo. So same thing. We're going to go ahead and do... And I hit the wrong button. Oh, man. Can I just... Yes. Ah, man. Let's try adding up here. That helps. So up to almost 100 meters and then switch over to the boxcar. There we go. And did I name this anything? I don't think I named it anything yet. Line 1 is what's going to go on. This train, yeah, so line 1, I need to rename that. And I already got something named, I'm pretty sure I named it Tampa Tools, right? Tampa Stone, Tampa Bus, Tampa Bricks. I guess I'll name it Tampa Tools. Because why not? Tampa Tools. All right, so everything is in motion. How's my finances looking? Probably, yeah, -5 million, -5 million, -10 million. Ugh. But the bricks, let's see, what we got for bricks out here. 300 bricks going to Frisco. 48 to Philadelphia. It's almost like I need another one for transporting bricks up to Frisco. That's a lot of bricks. Do we have tools out here yet? Why are we not getting... Production, shipment, consumed. You have gotten no tools. I know right now my train is not really going on through, but it should be producing tools. Costa Mesa, have you gotten any of the tools? No, you have not. Condition of multiple vehicles are bad. Are you saying my horse and carriages are getting old? So what's the story? Suppliers. Yes. And then so far you haven't shipped any. We are connected. Yes, we are connected. I guess I just need the train to really get going through here so it can start seeing where the stuff needs to go. So, I mean, it's going to take a moment. You are hauling just the wood alone. All the wood out here should be on the Lansing wood, which it is. Where is... Where did my tool train go? That is out here somewhere, right? Ah, there you are. Slowly getting up to speed. Yeah, so I need to get some space between this train and the other one. You know what's going to happen? I think once they get spaced out, but yes, in the future, I think I'm going to need tracks going around. South Bend now demands tools. Well, isn't that convenient? Oh, they can demand more than two things. Oh. All right, that's going to come in even more handy here. So the train that's going back from Tampa to Lansing can bring tools back to here. South Bend now demands machines. Well, they're just getting kind of greedy. But yeah, we could... Alright, I can see production's going to be going up. So I was getting ready to say, this train's not stopping here. It's just going to go straight on through. And this train can hold it up. So I need a way for them to go on through without stopping at a platform. Can I do that without making a platform for them to go on? I suppose I could just make a set of tracks going through here. I mean, they're still going to go through no matter what. I think I'll have to let it run for a little bit and wait for these to get separated. Is what we need to do. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time so we can kind of see how much wood are we bringing over now? 35. And what is the recipe for making tools? Alright, so, okay, we got tools out here. We got a tool. We got two tools. Alright, the process is getting started. I think we're going to start making a lot of tools. With that train now just coming back and grabbing this, you can already see we got 58 wood out here. Financially, this is going to really start making some money now that it's getting going. As is this. I'm going to slow it down just a bit. Although I probably need to speed up some years so we can get some of this stuff taken care of, meaning financially bring in some cash. What I'm looking for is my passenger train that we did last episode. How are we doing here? 49 people waiting to go out of New York City. Where is my passenger train? I want to see how that's doing financially. Oh, what do we got here? We got a train. This is the passenger train. 104 out of 144 in finances. Okay, it's doing all right. But I expect it's just going to get better, right? One would hope. I may be pushing these locomotives to the limit on how many carts I'm putting on them, but, you know, a man's got to eat. So that's what we're doing. All right, do we have any bricks here going to Frisco, Philadelphia? Nothing going over to Lansing North as of yet. I did dispatch that train, right? Which one are ye? Okay, that's called Tampa Bricks, not Tampa Tools. Where did my Tampa Tools... Oh, looks like you're right over here. And yeah, you got nothing. So it must be you came out of the depot and you're coming right over to here first. So obviously that's going to take time for it to get rocking and rolling. But look at South Bend, you greedy little suckers. Yeah. Now, we are making 3 of these. How is the food production going? Not bad. I think it might be time to upgrade. I talked about this last episode, but I didn't do it today because I got so involved into that. It might be time to upgrade these trains. How you doing financially? I mean, they are making us money, but I think it might be time to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 carts on that train. I don't think they're all equal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now it's got 7 on it. And how we doing on getting food? That's got all fuel's got no food waiting. And South Bend, how are you getting on the food? 54. Yeah, you're still not getting enough food on over to there. Do you want to? I think he's going to, just to see how it does compared to the other ones. I'm going to add that to the cart and cargo. We just want grain. Where's the grain? That's the grain. So we're going to go 1, 2. Well, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right. We're going to go big here. South Bend Farm. And we'll see how that train does compared to the other ones. We got to start making more food. We're not making enough food for everyone. I mean, we're not hardly doing South Bend, and South Bend is right there. As for the vehicles getting old, it's the horses and carriages, but until we get a good upgrade for them, because I mean they're like 30 years old. Unless something has come along, I did not see it. So cargo, yeah, we probably got a lot of these. The American horse-drawn carriages. We can upgrade them to the horse or American covered horse-drawn carriages to carry one more. Top speed is 20, 18. I'm assuming we're going to be close to getting some new stuff here pretty soon. Of course, once we turn the century, that's when we start getting to vehicles, and that could make this a little bit better. I don't think they slow down, do they? I don't know. But I think overall they'll be fine. Yes, you come on in there and grab a whole bunch of food, will you please? Or, sorry, take a whole bunch of grain. And then we'll see how this plays out. If this train makes a lot, maybe I'll take the... Because now this is the 4th train doing this route. Maybe I'll take the other 3, sell those, and just make a couple of these instead. Make the trips count. $295 food waiting out there. And that's going to bring it down to what? Wow. I mean, how much money is that sucker going to bring in on the first trip? I can't let you go until we know, right? So this one says it's making 80,000. Doesn't have that far to go, just needs to go up to here. Well, we're not doing anything with boats. Oh, and a new train. A new vehicle, a new train. 2x6x2, did it say? Two by 6x0. Power is 70 kilowatt. That's not that big. Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong one. 400 kilowatt. That is quite more powerful. All right, let's see what this train does on its first delivery of grain to the food mill. Actually, we got a whole bunch of food sitting out here. 110 food waiting to be transported. That food is going to Long Beach. $392,673 is what that's making in a trip. Of course, it goes back with nothing, but now this place is going to really start kicking off. Well, I think that is a good run for today. We got quite a bit done. We actually got San Jose and Costa Mesa now in the loop. Lansing is kind of involved, but we don't really have nothing to that city as of yet. We building our. This is going to be the big cargo hub, I do believe, and hopefully this does rather well. We got any tools? 13 out of 14 tools. It can carry more than that, but that's all we had currently. I don't know where it's all going, but we'll see if it goes here. And then we did tie this into Tampa. We are going through Salem, but right now Salem, nothing we can drop off there. But we do have train tracks, so we can involve a passenger train, maybe going from Tampa to Salem. So the same thing, is same as having a cargo depot. We'll probably have a passenger depot, maybe just on this side. We'll flatten out the land or something. Who knows? Who knows where we go from here? But I think we got a lot done today, and I like it. Financially, well, that's looking good. Positive money in 1885 if I don't build stuff. But we'll see how that goes. But anyways, yeah, let's just go ahead and we'll hop on this train right here. Back up as far as I can go here. Oops. And then zoom up a little bit. Our tool train. Doing what it does best. Hauling nothing right now. But over the years, I think it'll do us pretty darn well. And yeah, it's going to be definitely something when we change to the turn of the century and we start getting vehicles and all the horse-drawn carriages. We can start replacing those and we'll start transporting things a little bit better. But that's going to wrap it up for today. If you made it this far through the video, thank you very much. Want to help me a little bit more? Hitting that thumbs up button does quite a bit. Thumbs down button's there as well. You can say if you like it, leave me a comment as to why. And if you're new here and like this kind of content, you might want to think about hitting that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in Transport Fever 2. But until then, have a good one.